If you're looking at launching a short-term rental property, then understanding the concept of ramp-up period is absolutely crucial. My name is Sean, and as part of the Home Time team, we manage Australia's biggest collection of professionally managed short-term rentals. Launching a short-term rental property is very much like launching a new cafe or a new business. You're not going to open the door day one and be flooded with new customers. It does take time to build up and build up your bookings, and this is what we consider the ramp-up period. So as part of the ramp-up period, there's three big things that you need to consider. The first one is lead time. So when people are booking a trip, be it for work or be it for a holiday, it's very rare that someone books to travel tomorrow. Most people are booking 4 to 8 weeks into the future, and this is what we consider lead time. So that is when you first launch your short-term rental, the first month is only those people that are really booking last minute, they're going to be considering booking your property. Most people are looking at booking 4 to 8 weeks into the future, and this is a really crucial concept to understand how bookings come into play and how the pace of bookings actually exists. The second big factor when you first launch a short-term rental property to the market is it's got no social proof, it's got no reviews. So people are often a little bit hesitant to book that property because there's no track record of past guests staying there and having a really great experience. So for those first few reviews, we may need to discount down our rates in order to attract people into booking that particular property. One of the other major factors to the ramp-up period and understanding your property's earning potential as a whole year rather than just when it first launches is seasonality. Let's take my hometown of Cairns, for example. If you launch a property in Cairns in the lead up to winter, that property is going to book and do fantastic. It's our highest, busiest part of the year, and there's always a shortage of accommodation. So even if you launch the property today, the chances are you're going to get some last minute bookings come in for next week, and the property's going to fill up really well. Where if you flip this on its head and launch the property, say at the end of January, February and March really are our slower months in Cairns. So you're really going to struggle to get those bookings come in, and it's not until we really fall into those winter cooler months that the property's going to gain a whole lot of traction and perform to its true potential. The same can be said for beaches suburbs of Victoria or New South Wales. People are really drawn to those properties over those summer months. So understanding the seasonality of a market and really looking at the total annual income is really important to, one, sort of make sure that your expectations are in line with the actual reality of that market, and two, being prepared that it's not like the long-term rental market. You're not going to get consistent income week on week, but when you look at the annual income as a whole, it's going to paint a much clearer picture of your property's potential. So I hope that helps with understanding launching a short-term rental property to the market. There is that ramp-up period where the property's not going to achieve its full potential until those reviews start coming in, to the calendar starts booking out, and until you really start understanding that seasonality. If you do have any questions or are looking at having your property professionally managed, reach out to the team at Home Time. We would love to help you maximize your yields in the short-term rental space.